Hello everyone, welcome to Happy Unboxing NYC. My name is Olina and today we go to our second part of tutorial, and we're gonna make a beaded tassel for our pendant that we started to make in part 1. And for our tassel we're gonna need some beads from Eureka Crystal collection for February 2026, and we're gonna need 15O gold galvanized beads from the collection. We need fire polish beads, the green color 3mm. We need our Chinese rondelle 2x3, and we need our bead mix 11O that we got this month. Outside the box we're gonna need some piece of tassel or any cloth, something like a strip. We're gonna need also a beading needle and beading thread. It actually can be just a regular thread, whatever, but I would not suggest you to go with fireline or how to call it, something like that, nylon thread, because your tassel will not be smooth. To make it smooth and nice, it should be like real thread. So we start with making we're securing our needle obviously, and we make a first stitch somewhere not too far from the edge but not too close. I would do like that, and we go with our needle. And now we have to take 31 beads from our bead mix. Actually I'm going randomly. I'm not gonna, you know, do any special pattern. I just keep going randomly until I reach 31 beads. So now I have 31 beads on my thread, and now I'm gonna make a pattern. I'm gonna take a rondelle 15O, then it's gonna be green fire polish bead, another 15O, another rondelle, and another 15O. So this what we have to have after 31 beads. So it's rondelle, 15O, fire polish bead, 15O, rondelle, and another 15O. So actually it's just an example. You can use whatever you want, whatever you like. I just give you idea how to make the tassel, but whatever you will make, it's totally up to you and up to your taste. So when we have everything, we have to turn back. For this we skip in our 15O, and we go with our needle straight to rondelle. Oh, I feel I need the glasses because I don't see very well. So this stay on the thread, and we go with our needle through the rondelle, and we turn it back and go through all beads until we come back to our base, to our ribbon or wherever you're using. Just keep going. Very gentle, very slowly, because this technique, it doesn't I mean, it's very easy to make a mistake, and it's very easy to, you know, to make either wrong amount of beads or to throw your to tear, I'm sorry, your thread, and then, you know, all the pattern will fall apart. So just be careful. So you come back to your base right here, and now we go again. We do, let me go some closer to you so you can see what I'm doing. So with our needle we make another stitch like this, so you could see. And again, I'm very, very close to my first line, and I'm making second line right here. So now our needle is right here. I know I look clumsy, but it's going to be covered, doesn't matter. Again, we have to take 31 beads to make second line. As you can see here, again, I have 31 bead, and again I'm gonna go with my rondelles and fire polish beads and 15O. And again, the same way, I'm going to turn back. And I will keep going until I reach the base. And then again and again, the same pattern, we keep going, and this is how our future tassel should look like. Now I wanted to show you what to do when your thread is finishing. You just simply go behind, turn it, and you can, like, you know, like any sewing project, you just secure your thread. I always do like this, then obviously it's too short, so I have to re-go to my needle, and of course good luck to me to do it on camera. Just give me 1 second, I'll be back to you. So yeah, and then just go like this, nothing crazy. And if you have too long this part, you just cut it off, and then you start your new needle with your new line of tassel. And then again you go with your needle and just start new line like this. Okay guys, I know it was a long process, so we have to make 15 threads like this, 15 beading threads to make a tassel. You can make more, but just keep in mind that beads are heavy, so it's kind of, you know, it can be very, very uncomfortable to wear. Or you can go ahead and make more, make less, whatever your patience, whatever you can do, you do. So after we're done with this, we're gonna need eye pin. I just make mine, but I will make it like with the really wide loop. You can make, you can take just regular eye pin, it will still work. The idea that we have to sew our eye pin to our tassel, but before, yes, actually I would start with that, and then we're gonna just fold everything together. It's gonna be like this. The idea will be like this, but let me just show you step by step. So first of all, after you finish with your making tassels, you have to secure your needle, so you have to make a knot. So you go to opposite side and just secure it, just make a knot. It's hard for me really to make tutorials because for some reason, no matter what angles I choose for myself, I'm extremely uncomfortable doing something on camera. I don't know why. Maybe it's, I don't know. I'm still working on it. So just, I'm sorry if something is wrong. I really try my best, but I guess I'm still learning. So after you secure your needle, you just cut it. You can use any scissors you want. After this, I would suggest you to make a knot right away because we're gonna sew our eye pin. So your thread is, thread and needle is ready. Now I would not suggest you to cut too close because you can really damage your tassel, but just make a little bit longer like this space and cut it. So this all you need, this you don't need anymore. So this is your working surface. Now we have to sew our eye pin to our tassel, to the middle. I would just go to the middle. It's just nothing extraordinary like you usually sew everything. We just sew it to our tassel. And as I said, you can make it just a regular. I'll make a giant loop because first of all, it doesn't matter. Second, I want to make sure that it will have a grip between the tassel and the eye pin, because basically on this thing it's gonna be attached to a bead cup, and then later on to to a pendant, so that's why I kind of make it wide. If you have a wire, you definitely can do it. If you don't have a wire, as I said, you absolutely without any issues can do it with a regular eye pin. And then I just keep sewing it to the ribbon. So this is what I have. My eye pin is sewed to my ribbon, to my clothes, and now I have to fold it like a sushi roll, just to make sure that it's nice and neat, that nothing is spreading. So basically you have to have something like that, and don't worry a little bit, I mean too much about the edges, because we're gonna cover it with a bead cap. So now we have to sew our ribbon to our like this, to make a sushi roll. And now with just a very technical thing, you just can rub your needle, your thread around, and just make a random stitches. It's not like, you know, specific way how you supposed to do it. It's depend on what material you work and how you usually sew. So our idea just to secure our tassel in this position. Just wanted to tell you that usually I like to, you know, do like this many times until I feel that it's really secured, and do a couple more stitches around, something like that, and a couple more. After I sew everything, I want to take something fine scissors and very accurately remove all the extra ribbon. So no matter what you have here, don't worry about it, because just going a little bit forward, we're gonna cover all imperfections with our tassel, with our bead cap. As again, it's not ready, I'm just showing you, but anyway, everything will be covered as you saw. So don't worry if anything just not looking perfect right now. But anyway, this is gonna be our next part tutorial. And so far it's finished. And we don't do anything over here, we're not twisting anything, because we still will have to put our bead cap. If you feel like you need to put some glue, go ahead, it's fine. But the idea, so this is our tassel that we have. And if you don't want to do a beaded cap, so you can put just a regular, you know, bead cap, which is big enough to cover everything. But if you want to make a beaded cap, so see you in my next part.